Grab this free SVG to make some red, white, and blue paper pinwheels. Hello, I am Katie from thecraftyblogStalker.com, and if you're new to my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Here are the supplies that we're going to be using, as well as a free SVG that I designed specifically for this project, and you can find the supply list with links in the description of this video and in the blog post. I'm going to start in Cricut Design Space and start a new project. I am using Cricut Design Space on a computer. If you are using it through an app on a device, then it does look a little bit different. All of the functions are the same. The icons are just in different places. I'm going to upload a new file, upload image, and then drag that in. Click on continue. Now, if I wanted to, I could change the name, add tags. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to click on upload and it brings it in to my canvas. I do want to make a few changes, so I'm going to highlight the entire design and ungroup. Now each piece is its own. I am going to actually cut this out of 3 different colors: red, blue, and a white. These pieces are sized at about 5.5 each. That's so you can cut out multiple pieces on one sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock, but it can be sized as needed as well. Just make sure that you highlight the entire design and size that way so all of the pieces still fit together. I'm going to use it as is. I'm going to click on make, and this is my matte preview. I want to make a couple, so let's go ahead and make 4 just to make use of all of our paper. Click on continue. Here I can select my material, and I'm going to be using medium cardstock. And whenever cutting paper, I always change the pressure to more just to make sure that I get a nice clean cut. And I'm going to remember material settings because I'm using the same material on all of my mats. Our first color that we are cutting out is blue. I'm going to go ahead and take off the protective sheet, apply my paper, and I always go from the bottom corner, because then I can move the sheet as needed, press into place, load my mat, and then cut my shapes. Here's everything that we need to put together one of our pinwheels. The first thing I'm going to do is take my bone folder and curl the edges of my pieces. I want to do this because if I don't, they will fold and wrinkle, and we don't want that. We want them to be nice and smooth. So I'm going to do that to both pieces. Here are the 2 pieces that I've curled, and the next thing we want to do is layer them. It doesn't really matter which one goes on top and which one goes on bottom. I'm going to grab some glue dots, and then I want to layer these so this piece right here is in that gap and keeping those circles on top of each other. I don't want to lay them down until I have them right where I want them. My pieces are layered together. Now I'm going to bring these holes on these little flaps together, and to secure them I'm going to use some glue dots. Now my glue dots are a little big, so I've got some scissors and I'm just going to cut them in half. Take one layer off. I don't want to cover that hole, I just want to put it right next to the hole. I'm going to take the next red one and I'm going to put the holes together first and then press them together. I can take my other half, put it right on top. Next is our blue. We're gonna layer our blue, and we're just gonna keep going around. Now all of my pieces are connected there in the middle. I can bring in my pinwheel hardware here. So I've got my stick, and then this piece comes apart into 4 pieces. This is the piece that connects to the stick. Then we have a washer. Then we have almost like a little top hat piece with the hole in it. And this kind of looks like a nail, a plastic nail. So I'm gonna grab my plastic nail and my little top hat, and I'm gonna put that onto my nail, and I want the 2 flat pieces to be able to come together. Then I'm gonna poke that through the center hole of my pinwheel, and then poke it through the back as well. Then we put on our washer and our little connector piece that goes to our stick, and just push those together. You can see how it spins. Connect our stick and just push it on there. Now this little piece right here isn't very pretty. So I cut this little white glitter star to put on top of there. And grab a glue dot, and we're gonna put that glue dot just directly on top. And there is our cute little pinwheel. This is such a great craft for 4th of July, but could easily be changed up to fit any theme for a birthday party or celebration. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want more fun craft tutorials, make sure to check out my website, thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.